Bosnia and Herzegovina is a country that whispers its story, a land of emerald rivers, ancient bridges, and a history etched into every stone. For years, its name was synonymous with conflict, but today, it's a place of resilience and warmth. Here, East meets West in a seamless blend, creating a culture that's both unique and welcoming. I set out to explore this country with just $650 for a month, determined to see if true adventure could be found on a modest budget. I suspected Bosnia's real treasures weren't in pricey attractions, but in its people, landscapes, and everyday moments. The charm is subtle, the call to prayer mingling with church bells, the aroma of strong coffee, the genuine smile of a stranger. This isn't a country that performs for tourists. It simply invites you to slow down and look closer. As my bus wound through green hills and quiet villages, I felt the world's stereotypes fade away. The landscape told a story of peace and endurance. I was ready to meet the people, peel back the layers, and discover the true spirit of Bosnia and Herzegovina. This journey wasn't just about surviving on a budget. It was about truly living and connecting with the heart of this remarkable country. Traveling on a tight budget in Bosnia and Herzegovina isn't a limitation. It's an invitation to authenticity. I swapped hotels for family-run guest houses or sobe at just $15 a night, where hosts became friends and guides. Buses and trains are cheap and reliable, turning every journey into a window onto daily life. Sharing seats with locals, I learned more from conversations and laughter than any guidebook could offer. Eating at cevapcinikas and burekcinikas, I feasted on traditional dishes for just a few dollars. Avoiding tourist traps, I found the best food and the warmest welcomes. Many of the country's greatest experiences, hiking, wandering old towns, sitting by rivers, are free. Even museums and historic sites cost just a couple of dollars. My budget didn't restrict me. It pushed me to seek out the simple pleasures and real connections. Bosnia and Herzegovina rewards the curious traveler with riches that money can't buy. Sarajevo is a city where history is alive in every street. In Bash Çarşıya, the old Ottoman bazaar, the air is filled with the scent of grilled meat and the sound of coppersmiths at work. Just steps away, Austro-Hungarian architecture tells another chapter of the city's story. Despite its scars, Sarajevo's spirit is unbroken. Lost in the city's maze, I was guided home by a kind stranger who asked for nothing in return. A simple act that spoke volumes. The Sarajevo roses, mortar scars filled with red resin, are reminders of the past. But the city's energy is forward-looking. I met Elma, a young artist born during the war who said, "We don't forget, but we live for the future. Our art and laughter are our victory." Evenings were spent in cafes, sharing coffee and stories with locals who welcomed me with honesty and warmth. Hospitality here is more than tradition. It's a way of healing and resistance. In Sarajevo, I learned that the human spirit endures, open and welcoming to all. This city is a living testament to resilience and hope. Mostar's Stari. Most, the old bridge, is a symbol of endurance and reconciliation. Watching divers leap from its heights is thrilling, but the real magic is in the city's quiet streets and generous people. I stayed with a family near the bridge. Amir, my host, welcomed me like an old friend. Over a homemade dinner, we shared stories and laughter, bridging language barriers with kindness. Beyond the tourist crowds, I found neighborhoods where life moved slowly and hospitality ran deep. In a hidden mosque, an elderly man shared Turkish delight and the history of his community. By the river, a young student told me, "The bridge connects the city, but we must connect our hearts." Mostar's healing is found in these everyday acts of generosity and hope. The city's true beauty lies in its people's determination to rebuild not just walls, but relationships. Here, hospitality is the real bridge to the future. To know Bosnia and Herzegovina, you must taste it. The cuisine is a blend of Ottoman, Austro-Hungarian, and Slavic influences, simple, hearty, and made with love. Burek and cevapi are daily staples, flaky pastries and grilled sausages, both delicious and affordable. I watched bakers stretch dough paper thin, and savored salmon bread fresh off the grill. Beyond these classics, I discovered slow-cooked stews, stuffed vegetables, and begova chorba, a rich soup with Ottoman roots. Each dish told a story of tradition and resilience. Coffee is a ritual here, brewed in a jezva and sipped slowly in good company. Hours spent in cafes taught me the value of presence and connection. In Bosnia, a cup of coffee is always an invitation to share and belong. Food here isn't just sustenance, it's a celebration of heritage and hospitality. Every meal is a bridge to the country's soul. Bosnia and Herzegovina's culture is woven into music, crafts, and community celebrations. I was captivated by Sevdalinka, the soulful Bosnian blues that echoes centuries of longing and love. In Sarajevo's bazaars, artisans hammer copper into intricate patterns, each piece a living link to the past. I joined a village festival near Travnik, where families shared food, music, and dance in a joyful celebration of the harvest. These moments weren't staged for tourists. They were genuine expressions of community. The country's hidden rhythms are found in greetings on the street, stories over coffee, and pride in local traditions. Bosnia's culture values family, hospitality, and togetherness above all. It's not always loud, but it's deeply rooted and welcoming. The most authentic experiences happen in unscripted everyday moments. To experience Bosnia's culture is to be welcomed into a world of warmth and beauty. Traveling through Bosnia and Herzegovina is an emotional journey. Its recent history is impossible to ignore. The scars of war are visible, from bullet-marked buildings to quiet cemeteries. Visiting the Srebrenica Memorial was a sobering reminder of the cost of conflict. Yet what stands out most is the resilience of the people. Survivors I met chose hope over hate, determined to build a better future. Cities have been rebuilt, communities restored, and laughter fills the streets once more. The nation's strength is found in its response to tragedy, choosing connection, art, and joy. I was humbled by the generosity of those who have lost so much, yet give so freely. Bosnia and Herzegovina taught me that true strength is the courage to heal and move forward. This is a country defined not by its wounds, but by its hope. Its greatest lesson is the power of resilience and unity. Beyond its cities, Bosnia and Herzegovina's natural beauty is breathtaking. The Dinaric Alps offer endless hiking and adventure, with landscapes painted in deep greens and blues. I trekked through Sutjeska National Park, breathing crisp mountain air and listening to the wind in ancient forests. The country's rivers, the Neretva, Una, and Drina, are crystal clear and emerald green, perfect for swimming and picnics. At Kravica Waterfall, I swam beneath cascading falls in a wild, unspoiled paradise. These natural wonders are never far from the cities, offering peace and renewal. Locals respect the land deeply, seeing it as a vital part of their identity. Bosnia's natural heritage is as precious as its history and culture. Exploring these wild places balanced the intensity of the cities and brought a sense of joy. This is a playground for adventurers and nature lovers alike. As my month in Bosnia and Herzegovina ended, I realized the true value of my journey wasn't measured in dollars. I found a country defined by beauty, history, and the kindness of its people. The memories I carry, shared meals, heartfelt conversations, and breathtaking sights, are priceless. If you seek more than just pretty pictures, if you want a journey that moves and changes you, come to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Go with an open heart, ready to listen, laugh, and be welcomed as a friend. Let the country surprise you. It will. This journey may be over, but the story continues. Subscribe, join our community, and let's keep exploring the world's hidden corners together. The next adventure is waiting, and I hope you'll be there with me.